So, I'm here doing a video while there is a buttload of idiots in this world being stupid over this whole coronavirus ordeal. Yeah, let's just get right into this. Oh! Today is my first day off. And spring break has already... Spring break just kicked in from like, oh, we're just gonna do like only 1 week. I gotta deal with that stupid thing. But let's just deal with just one little week. Yeah, 1 little week. It'd be fine, coronavirus. Let's kick it up to 3 weeks, pal. I don't know what else to say, but like this is just stupid. I mean, this just is. So, yeah. Let's get on with the whole ordeal before I talk about this whole coronavirus shit. First is videos. I do have a few background footage I'm just going to use for some videos. I'm not sure when, but it's going to be used. I have made a pretty good sized dent into it, so thank goodness. And yeah, those videos will be coming out. I'll be also getting another video as well, because I got one more rank, sort of pre-ranked game before I actually get a new rank. Considering in Rainbow Six Siege, a new operation has been launched, which is Operation Void Edge. Anna and Orax is going to be available to every single player that doesn't have Season Pass, because I'm not going to be an idiot and not have this sort of Season Pass, because it's even the point. I don't really want to. So I'll be getting those operators soon. I've already played against them. Orax is basically a roamer-ish kind of, so that I've got to deal with. It's not like I already have to deal with Doc, Jaeger, and so many other people. It's like, come on. Anyway, coronavirus. So I'm at least just gonna say this first off, before I get into what has affected the whole place. One is this. So here's my little whole ordeal. Don't be a dumbass. Have a good fucking hygiene. And for the most part, actually do something with your bodies where your body won't say, "You fucking killed me, you piece of shit, I hope you die." Because that's basically this whole ordeal. Here's what I mean by that. So, what was it? What was on the state of emergency? I forgot what it was, but the cases throughout all the states throughout America and all the other countries were like increasing up. With Wisconsin, we only had about probably about 10, maybe 10, just basically a less amount of cases, and then it's like our governor decides, oh, this is a state of emergency, let's slam the button. Let's slam that state of an emergency button. And then the whole national ordeal thing, which is kind of like, yeah, that I can see, but I mean, seriously. Come on. And it's like with these memes, I'm just seeing just simply how stupid people are. I'm like, really? Really? Okay, yeah, let's see. Let's just have a man who eats a bat, because why not? I think it was like a Chinese man, I think. And yes, I'm kind of scratching my eye. I don't care. Ew. It's like I'm not touching anything else, like just my nose or whatever. I'm not doing that, jeez. Anyway, it's like we get a Chinese man who. It seems like a Chinese man had basically ate a dead bat, for no apparent reason. He eats a dead bat. This whole thing happens. The government doesn't even bother to say, nah, it's not that bad yet. Let's just not tell everybody. Later, as cases go up, spiking high. Yeah. We up. Yeah, we got a problem here. Yeah, we're gonna get ridiculed again. That's nice. You just want to shrug it off? Yeah, sure, why not? That's just basically that, it seems like, from the whole origin of the coronavirus. It's just like, come on. Like, come on. Seriously? It was even like this other meme too with the toilet paper. This is no joke. This is no joke. I work in a grocery store in the produce department. When it was basically this, I think Friday. Actually, I heard Thursday, at least from another coworker. He said that it had apparently gotten busy later on, so it must have been gotten busy. So it had to been busy at least during the afternoon, which that I can only see. But Friday it was packed busy because when I showed up, I was stocking left and right in the produce department. It was just no joke. People were just grabbing stuff left and right. I was hearing that the toilet paper that we had was just going bye-bye, and then we actually had 2 truckloads come in. And one, all paper products, and then the second one was just our usual stuff that we have. It's like, come on. It's like, come on, seriously. And Saturday, or was it Sunday? Sunday I decided to take a look. Because Saturday I was still busy as could be. I couldn't play catch up with anything whatsoever. I just couldn't. Sunday when I went for my shift, I took a little bit of time just to see how many people were infected or just had like a huge impact with this whole food. I was even hearing stories from like other stores that Walmart was going to be out of toilet paper and other stuff. There was also like some like lady just like holding the milk and wasn't gonna let anybody else take it. I'm like, good God. I'm like, good God, you people, you guys are just fucking dumbasses. The deli department, they have basically gotten hit pretty good too, because usually with a hot bar, they usually have something good that I like. Other times they don't. But this was just basically like terrible for both adults and probably teenagers / kids. In other words, it was just like carrots mixed with some other seasoning, red potatoes with some other seasoning. It was just like, good grief. But I walked down the aisles. I actually noticed there was the aisle that we have, the toilet paper and all that. That's aisle 11. So I'm just gonna be saying aisle 11, just for the whole deal. So just like remember, aisle 11 is all the toilet paper products, you name it. Anyway, I actually noticed aisle 11 being empty on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. I didn't even notice it at first, but it was like after I was done with the vacuuming up the rugs that we have. I take a look at aisle 11, and it's like Shopko going out of business. Like, holy crap. Shelves were empty. It was like a wasteland. Like, we just basically had a store is closing, everything must go sort of sale, and that was basically that. Like, we even had to put a limit, I think it was like either 3 or 2 that you could actually buy for the toilet paper. Everybody was just grabbing it. It's like, you know those memes where it's like people have like 2 so cards full of toilet paper? It was basically ending up to be like that. It was either that or I see some people with like 3 packets, what you name it. It was just chaotic. But Sunday, this was basically where what it all happened, because the warehouse was having a shortage. We were running out of stuff entirely. We were running out of stuff. It was just aisle upon aisle upon aisle, just going bye bye. We were even out of the, potatoes. Legit, like we had 2 slanted displays. So like you're facing me right now. This is the potatoes sort of stack. It was just empty, just entirely empty. Lettuce was going by. The lettuce wraps were going by. Oh, excuse me. Lettuce wraps were going by so fast. They were gone. 2-pound carrots. Those were on sale. Those were bye bye. Those were bye bye. Everything else was going bye bye. I was like, holy crap. And even deli, they were shorting up like what stuff they were going to be getting. It was just nuts. Aisle 11, not aisle 11. Aisle 1, this is where we have like the bread and the monster aisle. The monster aisle is like we like to call it. It's what we like to call it. In other words, the monster aisle, at least the left side, is all the sale items that we have throughout the store. So we usually like save like a sort of shelf wall row of the stuff that we have on sale. I heard from like another worker. He said that they ran out of the sale items, and that they were putting other stuff on that aisle just to basically do the supply and demand ordeal. It was like nuts. I went down there, and it was just insane. Bread mostly gone. I even had someone ask me, "You got any pumpernickel bread?" And I'm like, I doubt it, considering we are running out of stuff very quick. So sorry about that. It's like I couldn't help the guy much at all. I just couldn't. It was like the bread aisle, the bread monster aisle, just wiped clean, nearly wiped clean. It was like peanut butter and jam. It was still there. It was like, geez. Aisle 2 was still pretty good. This is where like we have like the condiments, dressings, just basically condiments. Aisle 3, we nicknamed that the foreign aisle, because it filled with like most of the foreign foods. I kind of don't want to be so specific, but it's kind of like a Mexican aisle. One side of that was going by fast. I mean, that was like near gone. I'm like, geez. Aisle 4, 5, 6, it was still pretty good. What else? I forgot what happened with the other aisles, but it was like, when you hit aisle 11, that was gone. Aisle 12, I forgot what aisle this is. I think this is like aisle 13. This is where we have like water and some other drinks. Water was gone entirely. Just gone. It was like, no thank you. It's like they just take it and bye-bye. It's like, good grief. It's like, you got water in your fucking homes. You got water in your homes, and just basically like, oh no, sorry, let's just not buy a filter and a whole ordeal, but let's just buy the water. Like, yeah. Yeah, that's a great way to waste your money. Some people would say, it's not wasting money. I'll be like saying like, hey, you a fucking dumbass? Crying loud, you just put yourself into a second mortgage, dumbass. It's like you just put yourself into a second mortgage because you can't pay off your first mortgage because you just spent it all on food. It's like, good grief. Oh, what is... Like, it's like, good grief. It's like, good grief. This is just nuts. Next was like the frozen section. This is where we have like, and even somewhat of the dairy too. I even noticed like these cold. I think you guys might know what I'm talking about. But you know these coolers where it's like there's stuff down in there. Sometimes got like a lid. We call these like cooler bunkers. I don't know why, but I like to call them a little, basically a full-size cooler. Well, anyway, some of those were just empty. Dairy was suffering quite a lot. Milk was going by fast. Well, at a medium rate, but not too much. Even looking in the back of that freezer, there was nothing else. There was no milk crates worth of milk, no anything. There was just about a few boxes of eggs, and that was it. I was like, holy shit. Like, why? And with the freezer stuff, I saw like there was toaster strudels were going by. Those were on sale. They were going by super quick. Pizza. I even heard that the south side of Wisconsin, that their grocery store, they were, at least from my grandparents, they said they ran out of pizza. That grocery store ran out of pizza. It was gone. With ours, it was just starting to get there. Like everybody was grabbing it. It's like, wow. And I even also heard too, there was like a fist fight in Walmart. I'm like thinking, why can't we just have that crap happen here? That would be like the only entertainment we have in this place. Man. But when I went down those aisles, I was like, wow. Like, I cannot believe this of how many dumbasses could there be. Even me and another coworker, she works in the deli department. We were talking about this, and it's basically like, this was just fucking stupid. This just was. I mean, even now today as I'm recording this, they said that there'll be like a close on everything with any gathering past 50 people. But grocery stores and all that won't be affected because, like, we gotta supply people and all that. I'm thinking, like, okay, about people actually do some good hygiene. I mean, I literally had, there's even, like, one thing I've seen people with the coughing. It's like, I don't know how many of you guys have been taught, but, like, when you cough, you're supposed to, like, go on your upper arm. That's where you're supposed to cough, opposed to the elbow where the crease is. You're supposed to be coughing like that, like, like that. I mean, people to do with their fists or whatever. I'm thinking, like, boy, yeah, you're gonna be one of those people, and I'm gonna blame that starts infecting people. What fun. And I'm also thinking, like, with some people, I went to work when I had the chills, but, like, I was wearing gloves the entire time. I was, like, taking it easy and all that, but, like, still supplying that whole ordeal. I mean, but I mean, it was like the only day that I worked. Yeah, it was like the only day that I worked. Then it was like day off for the rest. And I was lucky too because we were gonna have a power down when I took that video when I was sick. They took our power down, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take like another nap. I mean, I went to bed early that night, and it took like a good long 2 hour nap, and I was just fine. It's like if you're feeling this bad and if you're working like full time, not like part time and all that, or like with part time, then like you got a shift the next day or something like that. Just stay the fuck home. Just stay home. Don't do anything else. Just stay home. Okay? And also just wash your hands. Wash your hands good. All that. I mean, seriously. Come on. It's like there was... I mean, I was like a nervous wreck with the swine flu. I was like, yeah, I admit to that. But it's like the younger me. I'm an idiot. But now it's like, with everybody else, it's like they're just all idiots. Like, come on. And another thing, too, that I'm finding, too, is that I've seen, like, some people that some, like, classmates of mine, they're out, like, traveling. They're down in, like, Florida, enjoying the sun and all that. I'm thinking, like, you guys can just fucking wait for a vacation on spring break for crying out loud. It's like, yeah, you're still going to be going into a mass gathering for crying out loud. Showing off your bikini bond, your swimsuit bond, on whatever sort of bond it is. It's like, you could just fucking wait. It's like sex. You can wait. Okay? You can wait. It's like, if you can't wait, if you're just an impatient motherfucker, I'm sorry, you guys are dumbasses. These people just going like to Florida or to the Keys or whatever. It's like, yeah, if you get the coronavirus, I'll see you later, because you're a dumbass. It's like, I don't know what else I could possibly say, but this is just like a huge... We're just dealing with idiots. Entirely. And another thing too with Wisconsin, the cases are basically spread out because they're mostly in the popular area counties. And they're like a good chunk away. Well, like, and I'm thinking like they are spread apart so much. You could just like quarantine the whole. You could just like prevent, like just block off the whole county or whatever. Just so that you could prevent it. I mean, we're spread out as can be, for crying out loud. It's probably gonna take us like 8 hours to get through Wisconsin, to get some of the other place. I mean, seriously. Oh, excuse me. I mean, like, seriously, come on. It's like with those memes when it says, I feel like I have the coronavirus, but I also want to travel. I'm just gonna travel. Like, okay, yeah. It's like, welcome to the dumbass. Welcome to the dumbass world. Like, you guys are so stupid. You guys are. It's like, what do you have? Like, 2 brain cells? 2 brain cells that say, I got the coronavirus. I gotta fucking travel. Yeah, you're gonna fucking travel? Okay, yeah, congratulations. Just make this economy even more worse than it should be. So, yeah. See you guys later. Take care. And peace on out.